Good morning. Could you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Yes, my name is Gilda Boller, and I'm a forensic specialist at Photographic.
Okay. So what does it mean to be a forensic specialist?
We process crime scenes, specialize in evidence collection. Deonza, DEA, BOHLER.
That's a unique first name.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, you were talking about what it means to be a forensic specialist.
Yes, so we specialize in processing crime scenes, evidence collection, processing the evidence, ballistics, things of that nature.
Okay. When you say ballistics, what do you mean?
Like NIBIN certifications, we enter in the spent shell casings and individualize the shell casings to a gun.
How do you individualize a shell casing to a gun?
You measure the head stamp. Each gun leaves a unique impression on a shell casing, and so you will measure like the ejection mark, the flow back, and then you scan it into a machine, and it sends it off to a correlation center where they have experts that analyze each one, and they're able to make matches to other cases that are entered in from other agencies.
Okay. On October 3rd of 2023, were you called out to Avery Trace Apartments to process a scene?
Yes.
Okay. When you first get to a scene, what do you do?
I go find the lead investigator, the lead officer, and have them run down the scene and explain the events that happened prior to my arrival and what evidence they've located before I got there.
Okay. When after that's done, then what do you do?
Then I'll start processing the scene.
Okay. What does it mean to process the scene?
First you locate any identifiable evidence. You'll place your evidence markers down, and then you'll begin documenting the scene by taking photographs.
Well, those evidence markers, are they like a numbered yellow marker?
Yes, they're yellow placards that are marked with numbers.
I'm going to show you what has been marked as. I'm going to do this. What has been marked as Stacy's exhibit number 1. What is Stacy's exhibit number 1?
It's going to be a 9mm shell casing with the brand MKE13.
Okay. And this was found at the scene?
Correct.
How do you know that this was what you say it is?
Because the evidence tape has not been tampered with, and it's been secured and signed by me.
And it has the date of October 3rd of 2023.
Correct.
And you labeled it as to what it was.
Correct.
And the number on it that says a number 1, is that correlate to the yellow placard that you placed it with?
Correct, at the initial crime scene.
So now I'm going to go through 2 through 19
Okay.
significantly faster for all of us.
Okay.
I'm showing you what has been marked as states number 2 through 19. Are these all the bullets or the bullet casings that were found at the scene?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the difference between a bullet and a bullet casing?
The bullet is what ejects and actually strikes. So when you fire the gun, the shell casing is ejected onto the ground in the proximity of the gun, and the bullet is what travels through and strikes.
So some of these are, so number 19, for example, this is a bullet jacketing.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It's just like a fragment of the bullet, not the entire bullet of itself, but like the outside of the bullet that was expelled from the initial bullet.
And then number 18 and number 17 are actual bullets.
Yes, those are spent bullets.
Okay, so what does that mean for the jury?
That's
To be a spent bullet.
That's the metal part that's been ejected from the shell casing.
And then State exhibit number 10 is a Smith & Wesson live round. What does that mean?
That's the caliber
Okay.
of it. It's going to be a 40 caliber weapon.
So all of these, State's Exhibit 1 through State's Exhibit 19, were all signed or initialed by you and dated, and these are all from the scene.
Correct. Mhm.
At this time, Your Honor, state what tender states exhibit 1 through 19.
I think I'll go down for the second bit.
All right.
Next question. Good morning.
Mhm.
I show you states 1 through 19. When these all have your evidence tapes on
Mhm.
it, is that a yes? You gotta say yes.
Yes,
And that was done at the scene?
negative. Once we collect evidence from the scene, we secure it in our transport vehicle, transport it back to the Photographic Police Department and secure it in the lab, where I will process it by taking detailed photographs of each item, the head stamp of each one, and then I will log those into property.
How do you separate them?
They're individualized in the bag, so on scene, I'll mark the bags 1 through 19 to,
So like these bags?
yes,
So that's what I was asking, is that the scene?
yes, they were put into that bag.
And that's the date of October 3rd of 23.
Yes,
And then there's another date of October 10th. What is that?
that is when I took the shell casings and took them to the Beaumont Police Department to enter the shell casings into NIBIN.
Hold on. Help the jury.
Yes,
That you're using a.
NIBIN is the ballistics network that I aforementioned that we scan in the head stamp and enter in the shell casings so that the image gets sent to the correlation center so they can individualize the gun and mark it.
So someone else had entered or opened this in order to enter in whatever it was, Niven?
Yes, I reopened them, only certain ones I opened them to enter them into NIBIN, yes.
And did you actually enter them into Niven, or did someone else do that for you?
No, I'm the one that did that,
So you went to Beaumont PD and entered them in yourself?
yes,
And no one else did anything with these?
not to my knowledge.
I have no objections to 1 through 19, judge inclusive.
Okay. States exhibits 1 through 19 are admitted.
I'm not gonna show you states 20 through 75. Are these the photos that you took at the scene?
Yes,
And are they fair and accurate representations of that scene? Thank you.
Yes.
This time, Your Honor, state with tender states 20 through 25, or 75.
And what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, while this is occurring, because this is going to take a little bit of time, and also the explanation of those 55 documents, let's take a break. 5-10 minutes, stretch your legs, relax, and report back outside in about 10 minutes. And then we'll pick up from there. Thank you very much. Everyone else remain seated while the jury exits first. Thank you. Just over, you can stretch your legs too. Just don't go far. Hey, come back. Thank you. We are ready to proceed in the state of Texas versus Christopher Keller. Please bring the jury back in. Thank you. I ask of the bailiff. Yeah, but those, you gotta get out and you gotta run. You gotta, or else it catches up with you fast. it's harder to start when you don't run. The other place we have, it's I walk it, but it's a steep climb up.
Is that awesome?
And yeah, the hill, it's about it's about a half a mile elevation to the fence, to the gate,
How long is the trail?
4.5.
What? Trail. The trail is 4.5?
No. It's a mile. It's a mile to the 1.2 to the fence and back.
Oh.
So but downhill is great. It's coming up the hill that you pay, which is good. It's a good thing. No, that's how long it takes me to get there. 4.5 and getting farther. But Cardinales was not overflowing. It was back to its regular, thank goodness. And so I was able to get I had the video from before when we were there during the flood, and then took some photos from that spot, the way it is naturally, so people can see. Record shall show that all parties are present and the jury is seated and the witness is present, and the state was presenting this witness, and I believe you had tendered for cross.
No.
So
This time, Your Honor, we have no objections to states 20 through 75.
They are admitted.
Which are followed.
Okay, they are admitted.
Great. Stage 20 appears to be, is that a blood stain?
Yes, it's what appears to be a blood droplet on the sidewalk.
Stage exhibit 21, is this a wider view of those blood drops?
Yes.
Also, if you need to refer to anything, you can stand up and there should be a pointer there. Right there to your right, and if to help the jury, because
Okay.
you know what the answers are, and we're trying to help the jury understand as much as they can proceed. Thank you.
And stage exhibit number 22, is that another blood stain?
Yes.
And stage exhibit number 23, is that blood stain right there?
Yes.
Also on the sidewalk.
Yes.
And if you zoom out, it's to the side of this white car.
Correct.
Stage exhibit number 24, is that same white car?
Yes.
So those blood stains would have been over here on this
Correct.
sidewalk.
On that sidewalk. Correct.
And if we look at this photo, there's also an evidence marker 1.
Yes.
What was that?
That was going to be a 9mm shell casing.
So it would correlate with state exhibit number 1, the MKE 13 9mm spent shell casing.
Yes.
I'm gonna choose state exhibit number 25. And this shows us evidence markers 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And are all of these also shell casings over here?
Number 5 is going to be a bullet that we discussed earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So, and the rest of them are shell casing.
Yes.
And they're all kind of clustered on the side of this car. Is that
Yes.
correct? State exhibit number 26 is another view of state evidence 1. And then over here, is that the car that had all of that cluster of evidence?
Yes.
States 27 and states 28, is that just a closer look at that casing?
Yes.
States number 29, this is the opposite side of that vehicle. Is that the evidence marker number 2?
Yes.
Was that another bullet casing?
Yes. Another 9mm.
Was that 9mm casing the same as the kind of casing in Stacy's exhibit number 1?
Yes.
Then Stacy's exhibit number 30 and 31, they're just closer views of those casing.
Yes.
And then Stacy's exhibit number 32, is that a picture of the car next to the white car?
Yes.
Were there several, was there several amounts of damage to this vehicle that was done?
Yes, that vehicle was struck multiple times by gunfire.
Okay, Stacy's number 33, it just seems to be another Eagle that car, is that correct?
Yes.
State exhibit number 38, is that from the back of that Chrysler?
Yes, that's on the trunk area where a bullet hit it, bounced off and struck the window, breaking the glass.
Okay, so is this area exactly where that bullet would have hit it?
Yes.
Okay, and then state exhibit number 39, is that the other Chrysler?
Yes.
So there were two Chryslers, right?
Yes.
Very kind of similar looking.
Yes. One was silver and the other one was white, I believe. Both silver.
But one was parked towards the apartment complex and the other one was parked down the road, right?
Yeah, one was parked in a actual parking space and the other one was still in the driveway area.
State exhibit number 42. We have evidence markers 4 and 3, and what were those?
There's gonna be the 40 caliber spent shell casings.
So with 3 and 4 have been labeled as I can't pronounce this word, Hornady 40 Smith and Wesson spent shell casing.
Yes.
And are those different than the shell casing that were found in 9 through 19?
1919.
Or, yeah, 7 through. Yeah, 7 through 19.
It's just a different manufacturer.
Okay.
Through NIBIN, we were able to determine that they came from the same gun.
Okay. So the 3 and 4 would come from a different gun than those other ones.
Then 1 and 2, correct.
Okay. And then state exhibit number 44. Does it appear that there was some exit? They're not wounds, but
All yes.
yeah, exit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So from someone shooting from the other side of the car.
Yes.
Number 45, is that a closer picture of it?
Yes.
And then state exhibit number 48, is this the top of that Chrysler?
Yes.
Were those exit shots, did they come from these entrances?
The
Can you
trajectory,
ask that question
Yeah.
again?
Okay. The trajectory of these shots, would they have come out from that back glass?
I believe those were, I think the middle one, the bullet was stuck in the roof. It was unable to be retrieved. But the trajectory is going towards the first silver Chrysler.
And then states number 49, is that a good shot of the bullet being kind of stuck in?
Yes.
States 54, is that from the inside of that Chrysler?
Yes, that's the roof of the vehicle.
Okay, so if one of the bullets came through and made that damage.
Correct.
And then states number 55, it's kind of a zoomed out shot. Are there two holes where the bullets came through on this?
Yes.
Okay, states number 57. We have this cluster of evidence. Did all of these come from the same weapon?
Yes.
And we were able to figure that out through NIBIN?
Through NIBIN, yes.
And then if we look at state exhibit number 63, it looks like we have a piece of evidence here, number 15, that's pretty far off. What was that?
That's gonna be a spent bullet. Like the jacketing of the bullet.
Would it have come from the same gun as these, or did it come from a different one, or do we know?
There's no way to confirm that.
State exhibit number 68. We have that cluster here, and then we have an evidence marker 16.
And the spent shell casing that was located by the windshield wipers of the vehicle.
State exhibit number 69, is that spent shell casing?
Yes.
State exhibit number 70, we have evidence marker 17. What was this?
That's gonna be a bullet that was located in that back headrest area of the Chrysler.
State exhibit number 71, is that a close up of the shell casing?
That's the bullet, yes.
And then state exhibit number 18, or state exhibit number 72, evidence number 18, what was this?
That's gonna be a bullet that was located in the trunk, the rim of the trunk of that same vehicle.
So likely it came out of one of these.
Yeah, and got lodged in that metal right there.
And is it right here?
Yes.
State exhibit number 73, is this where a window got shot?
Yes, a nearing apartment got struck once by a gunfire.
State exhibit number 74, is this a shot of the bullet jacketing and the hole that it made?
Yes.
And this was evidence number 19,
Yes.
which would correlate with state exhibit number 19.
Yes.
And then state exhibit number 75 is just the inside shot of that window.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it appears that the bullet did no damage to the inside, it just came in through the window.
Yeah, it just struck the glass and landed in the window seal.
I have no further questions for this witness round.
The Miss Boller?
Boller, yes.
Oh. Can you make a diagram of the scene?
No, sir.
How do you associate if you didn't have of where everything was, if you didn't have a diagram? An outline of the apartment complexes and where everything was located.
Just from the overall photographs that I obtained from the scene.
Nine millimeter casings, whereabouts did you find those in reference to the silver column?
The silver car?
Yeah. And which one is the silver card?
There was two silver cars. The two 9mm shell casings were located near the white Chevy passing the car.
Relationship to the silver car, where would it be?
They were gonna be west,
West?
directly west of, yes.
I show you States Exhibit 40, which way was west?
It's gonna be this way from the photograph.
Okay. So which way is that? Take your pointer.
You can take the wand there and you can stand up. Point, thank you very much.
It's gonna be on this direction.
In which direction was that?
It's gonna be more on through the, right here.
Okay, so it's over to the other side.
Right.
States Exhibit number 34, ma'am. Is that the picture of this car here?
No, I believe that's gonna be the first vehicle that was struck belonging to Miss Gidry.
Okay, and where was that in relationship? You see where I'm going with this?
Yes,
It's kind of hard to know where everything was because you were the only tech out there, right?
yes, I was.
And so you really don't know the locations and you might, but the ladies and gentlemen of the jury don't.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes,
Do you know what type of round struck States Exhibit number 34?
no,
Were you able to pull out a round?
no, there's no bullets that were recovered from that vehicle.
Did you see an exit? I would imagine that was an entrance.
Yes.
It is.
It became lodged in the trunk area. I searched it, but there was an entrance but no exit.
So it's probably still in the trunk somewhere.
Yes, unless they had it removed by a mechanic.
States Exhibit number 52, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, which way were they firing there?
It appears that this is going to be the entrance, so they were shooting from the location where that cluster of evidence, the potential casings, were located, and they were fired in this direction.
What vehicle is that?
This is going to be Miss Arlington's vehicle, the second silver car that was located in the driveway.
So it's going west.
Yes.
And did you recover any fragments or bullets from that?
Not from the roof. I did locate one in the back, in the trunk area, and the other was in the back seat where the headrests are, in between the top and the bottom.
And could you determine the type of bullet or the caliber? He makes it down, man.
No, I was not.
You were never able to determine the firearms, or you never had a firearm to test?
No, we were never able to locate a firearm to compare it to the special casings located on the things.
Hornadays, did you recover Hornaday, casings?
Yes, we had two Hornady 40 Smith and Wesson spent shell casings.
9mm,
No, those are going to be 40 caliber.
40 caliber? The two firearms that were recovered, in the car after the offense, were they both 9mm?
Yes.
Did you ever determine what type of firearm or manufacturer possibly fired these casings?
No,
You realize that each manufacturer has different stripes and markers. You're familiar with those? For the
No,
manufacturers?
no, I'm not an expert on that. We would send that off to Jefferson County or somebody that is certified. I'm not familiar with that.
So basically what you did, and let me see. You took some random bullets here or casings and you just put them in a database, correct? And they analyzed them.
Correct.
You didn't do any analyzing.
So we're certified. We do the measurements and submit that for them to verify. And then they're the ones that do the matching.
The measurements are whether or not it's a 40 caliber or 9mm or 357, right?
No, with the, like I mentioned before, with the flow back and the injector mark, we would enter that in and we would mark that.
And nothing came up.
We got one lead back from one of the firearms that was recovered from the vehicle. We didn't get any leads back from the spent shell casings that were located on the scene.
You got feedback from one of the confiscated weapons?
Correct. We
Yep.
test fired those and those in to confirm that they did not match the 9mm shell casings that were on scene.
But you got feedback that one of the shell casings was associated with one of the weapons?
No, the gun that we seized, we test fired and we received that it was associated to an ag assault through, I believe, Beaumont.
How many did you put through the system?
4.
When I
Go ahead.
when I talked to you or questioned you just a little while ago, I asked you these dates, October 3rd and October 10th. And you said that that's when you reopened them to have them analyzed.
Yes,
Is that right?
yes,
So do I take it that, like states exhibit number 8, you reopened to have to analyze it?
yes.
Now, how did you analyze these?
You look at them under the microscope, and then through my training, I was able to determine that 2 different firearms were used between all the shell casings that were collected on the scene.
Well, you know that because, well, let me take a step back. Calibers of ammunition, they go from small to large, correct?
Yes,
Say a 17 and a 22 are kind of small, aren't they?
yes,
Is that a yes?
yes,
Okay. 9mm are a little bit bigger, but not much more, correct?
yes,
You can tell that. Small. Just as 357s and 38s are very similar, are they not? They're in the same classifications.
yes,
Is that right?
yes,
And then you get into your larger calibers. And 40 calibers, 45 calibers are pretty good slugs, aren't they?
yes.
I mean, they're large,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
And 40 and 45 are similar slugs, are they not?
The 45 is larger.
Yeah, it's larger, but not by much, but 40 is a large caliber too, I think. Okay. And you would agree with me that have you seen entrance and exit wounds on people that have been shot?
Yes,
And if it was a large caliber, it usually does a lot of damage, doesn't it?
it does.
It does. Did you realize that there was prior testimony from the officer, Lopez, I think it was, just warning, that said, he went to the hospital. Did you go to the hospital?
No, I did not.
And he was shown State's Exhibit number 76, which is a picture of what he said was an exit wound. You weren't here, but if I told you, he said that, and it said it appeared to be a small caliber. You don't have any idea whether it was small or large. do you?
No, I mean, it just depends on how far away that the victim was when he was struck as well, can determine how large or small the hole is. So obviously, if you're closer, the bullet hole would be bigger.
I would imagine you weren't out at the hospital, right?
No, I was not.
No, and evidence was, or testimony was that Officer Lopez was actually there and was close up and viewed this and categorized it as a small caliber exit wound. You're not here saying he was wrong.
I cannot make that
Well,
determination
that's
from
his
the
opinion.
photograph.
That's his opinion.
Okay,
How long have you been working for Port Arthur?
4 years.
4 years?
Yes,
And I think Officer Lopez is with 23, 24 years experience. That sound about right between Beaumont and Port Arthur? Or do you
Okay.
know? That's part of your duties when you're out there. Did you scour the scene in reference to possible evidence?
yes,
There was information that was relayed back to the scene that there was possibly a firearm that was discarded during this incident. Were you aware of that?
I believe officers attempted to locate a weapon, but none was located.
Were you aware of that? That they were looking for another weapon?
Yes,
And did you try to find the weapon?
I looked. Yes, I did.
Where did you go to try to find?
I searched both vehicles that were struck by the gunfire. And then we looked in the vicinity, the grassy area in the vicinity where the shell casings were located, and we were unable to locate it.
And that's where I was trying to get at, because you don't have a diagram of, there was a specific location that was given. Do you know what that location was?
No,
You were the only ID tech on the
Yes.
scene. Can you tell me which 4 bullets are evidence that you used in order to put in the system?
maybe items 2 and 3.
Two and
Two
two
and-
being what?
The number 2 is marked as evidence marker number 2,
Yeah.
the 9mm,
Okay.
and then number 3 is going to be the 40 caliber, like in Weston.
So you did 1, 2, and 3?
No, I did 2 and 3.
Just 2 and 3?
2 and 3 from the scene.
When you were out there, were there many people around?
Yes, there's multiple officers on scene as well as citizens.
The blood stains that you referred to, and I think it was Exhibit 20. I mean, yeah, photograph. Where was that located?
That was on the sidewalk by the white vehicle, the white Chevy.
And how far away was the white vehicle to? And I guess that's where the confusion is you have a picture of one vehicle out kind of in the parking lot or the drive, right?
Yes.
And I showed you State's Exhibit 57 and 63. All right. Now, most handguns have a right ejection, correct?
Yes.
They pop out, the shell casings pop out. So which way was he firing, or the person firing? Do you know?
Not from that, I was able to make that determination through the bullets that struck the roof of the car. The roof of the car in the picture. That's how I was able to determine that they were shooting at the other silver.
Now, the white vehicle that you said was Miss Guidry's?
No, she had the silver Chrysler. The white vehicle, indicated by evidence markers 1 and 2, was uninvolved. It was photographed for the relevance of the shell casings being next to it. Yes, that white vehicle was uninvolved.
This is state exhibit 26.
Yeah, that vehicle was not struck. It was just in between the evidence markers 1 and 2. That's why it was photographed.
State's exhibit number 25, that'd give you a better. Which way was they shooting?
Coming this way from shell casings.
Coming towards you,
Yes.
as you said? And state's exhibit number 24. Is that where those vehicles you think were parked at the time of the incident?
Yes.
And where would they be, the vehicles in state exhibit number 24 be in relationship to this vehicle and state exhibit number 25?
To the right of the vehicle, the south.
Right,
Yes.
like where the officer is standing in the back right there?
Yes, it's gonna be in this area.
Mhm. So you can assume then that the individual, let me get over here, I can do better over here. They're shooting this way,
It was more angled from what we seen on the roof of the car. It was angled. It wasn't straight on. It was angled, like diagonal.
Help the jury, with, what do you mean?
Can I see the roof of the car again?
With the car. Yeah, the photograph it with the car. Thank you.
Biden.
It's gonna be in the 60s.
I know I had them here somewhere.
Do you want me to find it for you? I labeled them, I know them.
Probably in the back here, because my fingers done that. It's my gray hair. Yeah. And I think I got them up here, so I was hiding something.
Behind you, Thomas. Thank you.
Yeah. This says state agenda 48.
Yes. So this area right here is where the shell casings were
Okay.
located. And then you can see these are gonna be entrances because the bullets were lodged. This one was lodged in here, indicating that it came from this angle.
So again, when you said that they were shooting across, it
Yes,
really wasn't shooting
Here.
across the car.
they didn't just stand in one location. They were moving when they were shooting.
When you,
Well, you can see it in the video, and then right here, the shell casings go this way.
this is state
Yes.
exhibit number 25. They're all clustered in the same.
Yes, these are all clustered, and then this one is over here. That was also another pretty.
And what the clarification was, ma'am, was that you said that it appears they were shooting across, because I said, here's the police officer,
Yes,
but really, they were shooting down.
it was
The
diagonal.
front of the car was here, right,
Yes,
and shooting back. This is the back of the car, isn't it?
diagonal. Yes, yes. This is the trunk area.
And seeing that it shows everything that you said, where was you said one shooter was on the side, because we know that. And where was the other shooter at the time?
There was one here, all of these shell casings came from the same gun.
Okay,
This was one here, and then evidence markers 1 and 2 by the white Chevy Cruze,
okay.
or the 9mm. It was determined that that was a second gun used. That the shell casings being by the white Chevy Cruze indicates he was near the Cruze at the time that the shots were fired.
The place that you went to try to find the firearm that was discarded from that white car, do you know what direction that is from, the white car?
So the officers went to search for the firearm. I'm not a police officer, so I remained on scene to process. If they located anything, then it would be my job to come in.
My understanding of your testimony, ma'am, was that you searched the
I searched the general
area.
area, I didn't search the apartment.
So that means that you didn't search any of the grassy area around the apartments.
I searched the buildings that the shell casings were located by.
You would agree with me that a diagram would have been
Yes.
pretty good, right? Thank you, ma'am. Pass the witness.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Is this lady excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are excused, ma'am. Thank you. Next, please.
State Police Detective Terry Cater.
Question again?
Terry Cater.